Hi everybody, Craig here. Welcome to the second episode of my 1 vs 3 Age of Wonders 3 playthrough series. In this series, I'm playing against 3 Emperor AI on a team against me, and I'm playing as the Dwarf Archdruid Ulrik Icepelt. In our last episode, we got established, we set up our throne city, and we started kind of venturing out into the underground. We successfully leveled up our heroes, Ulrik himself, and our first hero that we acquired, which was Tyrann of the Explosive, a Dwarf Dreadnought. We were able to acquire our first converted unit using Befriend Animal, this Hunter Spider. And we also kind of blundered our initial foray here. We went to war with this Tigran city, and then I realized I wasn't quite strong enough to take them out, so that was a bit of an early mistake. However, we have a quest here with the dwarven city here of Muruk Sul, and that's going to hopefully get them as our vassal once we take out this watchtower and raise it. So that's where we're heading next. I also was able to acquire this Shock Serpent as a unit as well. So before I get into starting this episode, though, I did want to give a quick shout out to a couple of viewers that have left comments on the last video. So in particular, Casper Eklund left a really detailed comment that had a bunch of really good points, and I'd like to just highlight a few of them here. So Casper had recommended using the Skin of Oil spell, which I eventually will have access to, as I do have Flame Adept, or Fire Magic Adept, I should say. And Skin of Oil will basically debuff anybody I cast it on and reduce their resistance, making them more susceptible to Befriend Animal, which I can use Ulrik here to basically try to acquire more units in the way that I've gotten my baby Shock Serpent and my Hunter Spider baby. So that's a great tip. He also suggested getting Spirit of the Land on my Druid, which I now have. And that's, again, going to just protect us from a lot of the nasty little conditions and things that can be affect your units. And then he also recommended getting more mana generating structures in my domain, so really emphasizing that. And I think that's a really good tip, especially as I'm guessing this game I'm going to be relying quite a bit as a druid on summoned units. So all really great tips. Thanks again, Casper, for those. I'd also like to shout out Marcus Pearson. He left a comment talking about focusing on kind of min-maxing your production to avoid waste. So in this case here, for example, in my throne city, I have 52 production per turn. Now, it wouldn't be optimal to spend this on something that, let's say, takes 60 production, because that would then mean the first turn I'm spending all 52 on it, and the next turn almost all of my production is going to waste, as I only need 8 more to finish it. So he mentioned that I should try to focus on min-maxing that to avoid waste, which is a really good tip, and something I'm going to try my best to do, although I won't make any promises, because that does require a bit of higher level kind of planning, which might be difficult in the heat of the moment, but I'll try my best. So thank you to Marcus for that. So with those out of the way, I think I'm going to get back to the game here. So we really have to basically work on getting this quest finished. I think that's going to be our main plan. And I wouldn't mind checking what's above ground here and just kind of getting a peek at what's up on the surface. So I think to start here, first things first, we are going to try this battle out. Now, I'm going to see maybe I can get that Hellhound on our team using Befriend Animal. So, now there's going to be a lot of fire damage coming our way in this battle, so I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my Boar Rider here, and I'm going to put Guarded by Flame on, and then charge right in. And I think I'm going to send my Crossbowman kind of up here, as well as the Prospector, get them ready to go. And then the Hunter Spider baby, I would like to have them kind of in the fight as well. I really want to get them additional experience, try to level them up. And actually, to that note here, I'm going to awaken them. Of course, now they may come in and try to bomb me there, but we'll see. Nope, okay. That's just fine. Okay, that worked out pretty well, actually, all things considered here. So we are going to blop and try for the kill here. Yep, and we should be able to get it no problem at all. Excellent. So now we will come in and try for the befriend animal on these hellhounds. Good, really good chance. Ooh, and they resisted it. Wow. Even with that really high chance, we still weren't successful. But, again, always worth a try to try and get another unit. And then I think we will move in and see if we can web. Oh, and we failed that too. So, luck not on our side this battle, although that's okay. So we're probably going to take some fire damage here. Yeah, there we go. So now what we'll do... So this is a once per battle. So we're going to come in and try and... Nourishing meal there. And then... Again, I would like to get these spiders some experience. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use phase to get behind, and then do a single flank attack to get a little bit more experience there. And then I think I want to get Tyrna some more experience. So I'm going to move in here and get the kill with Firebomb. There we go. So unfortunate we didn't get that Hellhound, but it is okay. Now, I'm kind of tempted to clear out this trading post, but I think what I'm probably going to try and maybe do is split my army eventually and have one go back up and maybe see if I can take out this Tigran city after all. So I think that's going to kind of be the plan. So I'm not going to worry too much about that at the moment, I don't think. Instead, I think I'm actually going to head down here, and maybe I'll even peek my head up and see what's above the surface. Up on the surface. Ooh, and we have a city up here. Okay. Well, this is something I definitely want to investigate. Maybe I can get myself another city. That would actually be extremely handy. So, you know, maybe I could even split my army now. I could give maybe the crossbowmen to Tyrna, along with this baby shock serpent. I kind of need another unit though. Oh, and we've got these spiders here. You know what? Maybe that's the plan here. So we'll go down here, take out this watchtower, and then we'll start building up another, because we'll try and convert one of these spiders. The idea being I want Tyrna here to have enough units to be able to kind of field a decent army. So we can try and get one of these spiders to join us. Maybe the Dread Spider or Vampire Spider, either way. I do like the lifesteal ability of the Vampire Spiders. They're quite nice. So maybe that's what we'll go for. And then we can try and get her a stack. But for now, I think we're going to just go down and we do have to complete this quest. So, and I want to get this done as quickly as possible, because that's going to then speed up the amount of time that it's going to take us to get this within our domain, or sorry, within our empire, so that we can purchase the city, because that's on a timer, right? So obviously not super well defended at the moment, but I would like to start working on that. So we've got our 52 production here. I'm gonna build a temple as my next structure here. That's pretty efficient. I want to really make sure I have enough mana income coming in. And also that's going to allow me to produce Forge Priests, which are hopefully going to be kind of useful. So now why is this taking 3 turns? It said it was going to take 2. Let's cancel that for a second. Oh, it did say 3. I misread it. I thought that was a 2-turn. Okay. So maybe instead of that, we'll do... Yeah. Oh, you know what? That might... Oh, that... So is that because of... Oh, I see. Okay, so that's partially to do with the gold income. Okay, I get it. So, all right, let's see what we're going to do here. Maybe you know what? Maybe I'll do the Siege Workshop just so that we can get some more production in 2 turns, and then we'll start working on the... the temple after that. I think that's being affected by the mana cost, actually. Right, okay, that makes sense, because it's actually 150, right? So you've got 100 production needed for the gold, and then another 50 production needed for the mana. So it's actually 150, which is why it's 3. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Sorry, I had to think that one through in my head there a bit. All right, so enough of me kind of trying to decide here. Let's proceed down with our stack. Oh, okay, and we do have a bandit unit down there, which we're going to have to deal with. So we'll send this unit down just to kind of reinforce with us here. There we go. Okay, we'll end our turn there. We're going to summon another unit here, I think, just to defend. Oh my goodness. Oh, wow. So Karashar is charging into my throne here with a Draconian Flyer. Yikes. This is not good. I was I was 100% not expecting this. So, boy, oh boy, I'm going to have to see if I can use my kite strategy. I don't know if it's going to work, though, because these flyers have incredible mobility, and if he casts any magic on me, I'm doomed. Okay, so it looks like maybe it doesn't seem like he's going to cast any magic, so now I basically just have to make sure that I keep my units mobile enough here. Now, the good news is I have Sprint, which is potentially going to be my saving grace in this battle. I think we're going to head over here. I'm going to see if I can kind of lose him in the... Okay, so now where's he able to go? So he's able to go in here. I think I'm still outside of... Yeah, okay, so I'm good there. So I'm expecting him to come in this way. Okay, he's trying to cut me off that way. So maybe we'll double back this way. Yeah, that's what we're going to do. We're going to double back this way. We're still outside of range, and that should be the battle. Perfect. Okay. Whew. So we dodged a bit of a bullet, but now we really have to address Karashar being extremely aggressive in this early game. It's only turn 11. So I'm not sure where he came from. Maybe above ground here, or maybe out of the Shadow Realm, because he is Draconian, which means the Draconians don't take the Shadow Sickness penalty. So it could be that this is a result of popping out of a Shadow Gate somewhere around here. Okay, so we got a hero joining us. A rogue hero. I'm not particularly fond of rogues, generally speaking, but in this instance, we are being attacked, so I think I'm actually going to just basically take her. Let me just take a quick peek at her talents. So she has Turn Undead, and she has a musket. Interesting. Okay, well, you know what? We're going to take her because I really need to reinforce this city, essentially. And then we're also going to cast this, our other animals. We got a baby reed serpent, so that should be enough to deal with this unit. You know, we could even instigate the battle to try and take that unit out. Boy, that was pretty scary to see that coming at me. So let's see, is there anything that's really going to benefit any of my units here? Yeah, see, not to say rogues are bad. I'm just they don't really go with my playstyle so much, so I tend to not usually take them. I think maybe we'll, you know what, we'll upgrade the hero herself here, Doctor the Hideous. We're just gonna make her a little bit tougher and increase her melee strength just a bit. That way, if I have to get in and fight with that unit, I can. So we'll decide about that after. Let's do some of these battles first here. So first things first, we're gonna... Oh, and there's a bandit hideout down there, which we definitely need to get rid of. Okay, so first things first, let's take out these bandits here, these scoundrels, and then we will get in there and try and raise that watchtower. So now, something I'm thinking about, because Karashar now knows where my throne city is and has already started to attack it, I'm guessing that means that the AI tends to be pretty aggressive, so I'm expecting then that Karashar is basically going to be bringing in a hit squad in the next few turns to come and try and deal with me. And obviously it will have a massive unit advantage due to being an Emperor AI. So I'm going to have to really be careful. I could be in some real trouble here, so I'm going to have to try and kind of make sure that I'm not, you know, doing anything stupid, that I'm trying to, you know, protect my throne. So they're going to probably come in and try and hit my spiders, maybe. Yeah, there we go. That's kind of what I was expecting. So we're actually going to come in here and we're going to heal the spiders a little bit. And again, I'm trying to get a lot of experience with them, so why don't we phase in behind get a nice flanking hit. Whew, a lot of damage there. That was excellent. And then, you know what, we will use Nourishing Meal, because why not? So both our heroes have acted, yes. And then we'll come in for the kill with our cavalry. So those cavalry, I'm really relying on them a lot. They're doing a really good job with that gold medal already. So, okay, that's done. So now let's take out this watchtower while we're here. Let's take out some humans. Boy, yeah, so I really got to think about this, because, again, my throne is now probably going to be at risk just because Karashar knows where I am now. So it's going to have to change, I think, my strategy maybe a little bit. I really don't want to lose my throne at this point in the game. That would be pretty devastating. So I think what we're going to do... Again, well, let's focus on this battle. You know, got to walk before we run, right? So let's deal with what we got in front of us here before I start getting ahead of myself. That was a nice critical. That did a lot of damage. Actually, you know what? Let's bring in our ranged unit here and get the kill. Excellent. So, these halberd units... I'm actually going to bring my boar rider right in and just let them deal with that, essentially. And then I'm going to bring my spider in here to kind of dissuade a little bit of attack. And we'll just do a little bit of damage to there. Alright. So I'm expecting maybe they'll come in and flank, or... Okay, they're going to go for my ranged units. That's just fine. So, first things first, actually, let's drop a heal. There we go. And then do some blasting here. How are we doing for experience? So... Yeah, we're going to actually just do a phase here in behind. And then a nice flank kill. There we go. Perfect. And then, yeah, so both our heroes have acted. Crossbowmen are almost gold, so we'll bring them in and see if we can get the kill with them, actually. We did. No worries there. Okay, that was a clean battle. So now, let's raise the watchtower. And there we go, just like that. We now have a new vassal, and we're getting a Dwarf Deep Guard out of it, which is excellent, as I do want to split these units up here pretty soon. So, I do kind of have to clear this out. And then I would like to maybe go take that city above ground, and then also head back up this way. So I've got a few things I'd kind of like to accomplish here. I think I'm going to keep Ulrik maybe underground. I think that's probably going to be the best plan. So, we will... Although, I think, if I'm not mistaken, I think there were some elephants above ground. Yeah, I think at this Earth, when I was up there, I think I remember seeing an elephant unit. So that might be nice to get my hands on, which I could use Ulrik's Druid ability, Befriend Animal there, to recruit that. I got a decision to make, but I do need to clear out this bandit camp, that's for certain, because that's kind of in my way. So maybe I'll start creating sort of an offshoot army here. We'll send... this unit, our new Deep Guard, Tyrna, and it would be nice to have one more unit in this army. So why don't we'll start summoning other wild animals, so maybe we can summon another animal to join her. And then I would actually like this Shock Serpent to join in with Ulrik, but you know what, maybe the Shock Serpent's going to have to join this stack. Yeah, I think that's what we'll do. And then we'll send Ulrik down here to deal with these pesky... Oh, and would you look at this? It looks like we have a city here. I'm guessing that might be maybe goblins or something because it's so large. My suspicion is that's a goblin city. So we'll have to see here. Alright, so these pesky guys are going to be quite annoying to deal with just because they're hiding behind their little wall, as they always are. So we'll come in and bust down the gate. Although I'm expecting that they're going to blast my units with their crossbows here. So we might cripple them, which won't be good. Okay, so they're going after the dwarves in the back, which is quite nice. Okay. So that wasn't exactly fun, but we managed to survive without too much trouble. So now can we phase in behind them? We can. Now I have to be careful. I don't want to lose my spiders here at this point. I think we're going to awaken the spirit here. So that's one move. Now, I have to remember they have sprint, which can be pretty devastating, so why don't we, you know what, let's attack with the cavalry first. So who's my best chance to kill here? So I can definitely kill the goblins. I'm not going to kill the dwarf necessarily. And the halfling, I don't want to risk luck. So I think we're gonna kill the goblin for sure there. I guess, you know what, I maybe should have tried for a charge there. That maybe wasn't the best. But, okay, so we're going to move in here. And we've actually got a pretty good chance here to kill the halfling. And we could probably finish them off with our prospector. So let's try for the halfling. Okay, no luck, so that was good. Because that would have been really annoying to have that pop up. Okay, let's try and get the kill without luck. Okay, perfect. Alright, so now I don't think they'll be able to kill any unit that they shoot at, even if they're probably going to hit the spiders. Yeah, because they're kind of the squishiest unit at this point. Okay, so what we're going to do, we are going to basically come in this way and drop a web, which did not work. Oh, and I forgot that unit's crippled. Jeez, that's not good. Ouch. Well, now we might be in some trouble here. I forgot that this unit was crippled. So we got to do as much damage as we can here. Yeah, these spiders might be in trouble. Let's see what happens. Come on, spiders. Oh, yes. Okay, they survived. Thank goodness I awakened them. Otherwise, they would have died there. So that was a close call, but we pulled through. Thank goodness. Okay, a swarm darter. That's good. And another little item there. That's good for us as well. So we'll give that to Ulrik. And we've now got this swarm darter with us, which is a useful unit to have. Looks like we've got a goblin city here, so I think we're actually going to try and make friends with this city here. So let's upgrade our leader. We've got natural healer. You know what? Because our spider's pretty hurt, let's do that. And then I think the next upgrade will get warm at night, just to complete the sort of elemental protection. Yeah, that's what we're going to go for. Okay, so they're done moving. This unit's done. So now I just have to decide, do I want to actually try and initiate this battle and take out a tier 3 unit? Which I think we could probably do without too much trouble. I think we're going to try it here. We might lose some of these units, but to take out one of his tier 3 units this early I think would be nice. So we're going to give it a try. Ooh, skin of oil. Yeah, there we go. Okay. So, unfortunately, this unit has projectile resistance. Let's see now, what does that? That's not that effective either. Yeah. Alright, well, let's get right up in here. So we're definitely going to lose a unit here, that's for sure, I think, at this point. So let's hit him with kind of everything we've got. There we go. Alright, now let's see what they do. So we're probably going to flank here or flank the hero. Oh, that was an interesting move. I'm not exactly sure why I did that. So now we can flank. And we should be able to get the kill here without too much trouble, actually. Oh, and I didn't realize this unit has heal undead, which is kind of interesting. Okay, so we'll get the backstab and get the kill. And none of our units died. So that was a nice little switcheroo there against Karashar. But I think we have to keep in mind now that our city is probably going to be sieged in the near future, just because we've now got... Karashar now knows we're here. So I need to be aware that that's a potential possibility going forward. So I don't want to leave my city, you know, poorly defended at this point. Oh, and you know, I forgot about those spiders. I actually probably should have sent this unit. Yeah, geez, I probably should have sent this unit up that way. I think I might actually switch that. As a note, you know, it's going to be a bit of a delay in my turn here, but I think I'm going to do that. I should have probably sent the Archdruid up this way to grab the spiders and then go up top and maybe grab the elephant. I can send this unit down maybe to deal with this goblin city if we have a quest or something that pops up. Or, you know what, actually, let's wait and see. Because if we don't get a quest right away, then I can keep trucking away up here. Or alternatively, I could carve my way back through to my throne so I can get back there. Okay, so let's see what the quest is. Thwart the abominations. So I would like to take this quest. The only thing I'm noticing here is that this unit is kind of in the way. You see how it's blocking the path through. Now, I know these units occasionally shift around, but I'm concerned that I'm not going to actually be able to get through, because once I'm at peace with them, I can't just walk through this unit, right? It's there, and I'm going to be at peace. So, geez, I don't know here. That's actually kind of a tough call. And then, yeah, it doesn't look like there's an easy way around as well. We've got nothing but lava. Geez, I might have to go all the way up and then try and come around this way to get to this city. Okay, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to accept it and just hope that this unit moves in the next couple turns. I think that's what we're going to have to do here. Okay, so anyway, I'm going to enact my plan here. Unfortunately, I didn't really maybe plan this out the best. All right, so now maybe I'll juggle these units a little bit. Again, I think I'm actually going to give the Prospector over to... Well, I don't know. On second thought, maybe not. There's some structures down here that might be worth clearing. So maybe we could do that. Alternatively, I could go up top, clear out the city, and then come back down. Maybe, you know what? Maybe I'll do that. Let's do that. This is an elven city, so we're gonna take out the city for sure. Oh, geez, I didn't mean to do that. I misclicked there a little bit. So I threatened them, I think, which was not something I wanted to do. That's okay, though. We're just going to roll with it. So let's take out this little swordsman unit, and then the next turn we'll take out the city and come back underground. I would have really liked to take out the city in one move here, but doesn't look like that's going to be a possibility. So... you know what? I'm actually going to let them kind of come to me here. Yeah, there we go. So let's firebomb this unit. There we go. Now they're going to have to come running right in at me. There we go. So now let's whittle them down with our attacks. And then we'll go in for the kill with our Shock Serpent. Get a little bit of experience with them. Okay, that worked out well. Now again, it would be awesome. You know what? I think we're going to do this, because I really want this city to start the absorption process. I think we're going to migrate it over to dwarves here. So we're going to actually get that process going. I want to win this battle and get that process going, so we're going to use Tyrna here to get that going. Because again, that's a process that's going to take a turn. I think probably one turn, maybe two, because of the proximity to our dwarven throne city. So let's... ooh, yeah, we got a nice firebomb potential right here. Okay, can they get to me? Yes, they can. So we're going to back up one. Oh, they've got some good movement, so now they can't get to us, so I'm going to firebomb them and let them come right in at me. So now I'm gonna focus my attack on one of the two units here and see if I can maybe get the kill. Bladesman. Let's see if we go over here. Okay, we are losing some of our damage. So let's hit him with the blast. Hit him with the ranged attack and get the kill. That's excellent. And then we'll put ourselves in defense. And I'm expecting they're going to come around and go for the crossbowman, which is fine. Yeah. To be expected for sure. So we'll come around and get a nice flank attack. Back up and get the kill. There we go. Excellent. So we now have this elven city, which, sorry to the elves, but I'm going to migrate to dwarves. So the elves are going to be quite unhappy with me. But I want this to be dwarves. I think I'm going to kind of make peace with, or I'm going to have dwarves be happy with me, and I'm also going to maybe do goblins as well. And everybody else, I think I'm going to more or less subjugate, unless it's kind of beneficial to maybe leave it as is. So we've got a lot of abilities here that are going to help our stack, which I think I'm going to focus on. So we can do Lightning Rod Banner, we can do Forge Aprons, Pest Control Squad's kind of nice. Let's do Forge Aprons, and then next turn we'll do, or next upgrade we'll do one of the other upgrades for Tyrna there. Okay, so decently productive turn, although I kind of botched some of the movement here. I probably should have planned a little better. Sometimes it's kind of hard on the fly to think kind of how I want to do that, so a little bit on me there. And again, I'm probably going to have to maybe head down to my throne and go up this way, or figure out where Karashar was coming at me from. Maybe he came from over here. No, it... Oh. Oh, okay, we're being attacked by some Lost Souls. We can deal with that. So there's probably a necromantic circle around there somewhere that we're going to have to basically deal with. So let's kind of group our units up, let them come to me. Our firebomb is going to be really helpful in this battle, just because these pesky undead aren't going to like the fire very much. Can we hit him from here? Not quite. We move up one and we're still out of range. We are. Do a little bit of damage there. I want to try and get them all kind of grouped up here. Oh, perfect. That's fantastic. So now let's drop a nice firebomb right on the heart of them. That's perfect. We'll get the kill here. And then let this Lost Soul come in and attack somebody. And just die like that. 3 damage to the hero, no big deal. Excellent. Okay, so this city will be ours quite shortly. There it is now ours. So I think I'm actually going to summon an animal up here just to guard the city, basically. So we got a little penguin, very appropriate for the Arctic sort of terrain we're in. So that unit is going to guard the city. And then I'm going to send these guys back underground. I actually would like them to go back. Back underground, I think, is going to be where I'd like them to be. And then we'll send our druid up here to clear out this structure. And hopefully acquire one of these spider, maybe the vampire spider, but we're going to take what we can get here. Now, I have to keep in mind that there's going to be a bunch of spiders spawning here every turn until I take out all the main units. So I'm actually going to be kind of incentivized to take this battle, to get this battle done quickly, because I don't want this dragging out longer than it has to. So maybe what I'll do, I'll come in here from the side and try for a web. And we got it. Okay, so now that it's webbed, I'm assuming... Actually, maybe, you know what, maybe... I don't know if webbing actually... Let's see, does that actually decrease? Okay, so that didn't actually probably make them any more susceptible, but let's give it a try here. Oh, they resisted. Dang. Well, again, it's always worth a shot to give that a try. So we'll blast those guys, hit them again a little bit more, and then we'll come in here and try and draw the attack with the Boar Rider. Oof. All these webs are going to be the real issue here if we get webbed. Okay, we resisted that at least. You can see those assassins there have that big nasty attack that did a ton of damage to us. That was really, really unpleasant. Let's turn these spiders a bit. Let's see, can we get the kill? Oh, we were so close. So we're gonna have to kill off these spiders here. There we go. And then, yeah, you know what? I don't want my hero dying, so we're actually gonna take that attack of opportunity, turn them around. Will I take an attack if I try to run? No, I won't. Okay, they don't have any kind of ability, I don't think. There we go. Okay. So now I'm gonna hit them with a attack here. Boy, I really don't want Ulrik to die, though. Yeah, these spiders spawning in is quite annoying. There we go. Yeah, that's not fun. Okay, so the assassins are dead, but now we got to take out these spiders. So let's see, can we get the kill? We can. Perfect. Now we got to kill off these spiders over here. Boy, it's just spider central up in here. Okay, so let's use the darters, and then wail on that. go in and get the kill. Okay, now that should stop all the spawning from happening. Okay, we're gonna take out these vampire spiders here. I'm actually going to use the nourishing meal on Ulrik. The prospectors are free. Okay, perfect. So they are now primed for a web attack. Oh, and we got it. Excellent. How much? Oh, and you know what? I'm actually going to let this go one more turn here because I want this unit to get a gold medal. So we're just going to kind of group up. So we're going to get the kill here. And there we go. So now we've got a tier 3 Spider Queen unit. So that's now a Hunter Spider Queen, which is excellent. It's a shame we weren't able to acquire a new unit there, but we'll make do. So, okay. So now in our Throne City, boy, again, that attack is probably going to be coming. I wouldn't be surprised if they have us on their hit list now. So, I would like to maybe start making some units, but again, I don't really have the ability to produce anything of any substantial value. Wooden wall might be helpful, but you know what? I think I'm going to rely, maybe I'll bring, actually, you know what? I may bring Tyrna down this way, or come around this way or something, and start exploring over here and kind of help out the city. So I'm not going to worry about that. Let's just keep working on improving the functioning of the city, basically. So we also have to worry about getting some more gold too, because we are kind of. So now, unfortunately, this production isn't really going to help me with anything, getting anything that much faster. As you can kind of see, we're still relatively inefficient. You know what? I'm going to do a lot as inefficient as... Actually, no, this is actually more efficient now because we've got... So that would be 125. So yeah, that actually works better now. So we'll do the laboratory. Sorry, we can do that in 2 turns. So... Okay. So up here in Ifinderland, we'll just start a builder's hall. We'll get that going. And we'll start summoning another wild animal to maybe protect the city. And again, there's an undead spawner of some kind up there, so we're going to have to watch out for that. Oh, and you know what? I probably should have left maybe a unit over here to scout and see if that was still there. Yeah, geez, this is really tough. You know, that early attack by Karashar has kind of got me a little bit, like, playing a little cautious maybe, which maybe isn't the best. I tend to play best when I'm being pretty aggressive, so maybe I need to kind of put that aside and just be a little more aggressive with it, which I think is probably going to be. So I am kind of tempted to drill a hole in through here. And get down to my throne so that I can do a bit of work down there. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to give... I think I'm going to give Tyrna my little guy here. And let's see, what other units do we have? So again, I'm tempted to send Ulrik up top here. Maybe try and recruit one of these elephants. And then I can do some more clearing up here and see what else is going on. Meanwhile, Tyrna could hang out down here and maybe come reinforce the throne a bit and do some exploring up in this area or maybe off to the left. Yeah, this is kind of a tough call. And again, I would like to get up here as well. So I've got a lot of places I want to go, and I've only got so many units to kind of do that with. So I've really got to think about this. Okay, so we're definitely keeping Ulrik with the Spider Queen and the Boar Rider, that's for sure. Now, the one thing I'll say is that Tyrna can actually learn tunneling by herself as an upgrade, which I think maybe I'll have to do next, so that I can get through these walls if need be. So maybe I'll do that. I'm actually gonna send Tyrna down this way. Yep. And we're gonna keep this squad together as they are. Oh boy, is it tempting to go back up here. And I remember there were some shock serpents here as well. Boy, decisions, eh? Let's go back up to the surface and take a quick peek again. So, Tier 2 Elephant, again, no guarantee we're going to get it, but we'd have a chance at it. That could be worth it. We are probably strong enough to take this Tigran city over at this point. That would be a pretty easy conversion to dwarves again. That wouldn't take very long. I think that's what we're going to do. We're going to head up that. We're going to head there. Now that I'm thinking about it, that's probably actually the better course of action for me at this point. I want to get another city going. Maybe get some unit producing capabilities or something like that. So we're going to awaken our spider. And I want to start leveling this spider up so that it gets a little bit tougher. So we're going to park our unit there and park our boar rider right there. Reinforce with our ranged units. Let's see what happens here. So these big beetles are the things I'm the most scared of. So there, I got charged. Alright, now let's see if we can deal out some big damage here. So unfortunately, because their goblins are going to be pretty resistant. Oh, and we got it. Okay. I was going to say they're resistant to the poison, so I was really relying on that working, and it did, thank goodness. So now I'm going to bring my hero in. And, you know, we could actually try for a web on these marauders. Let's try it. Oh, and we got it. Boy, we are getting lucky. We're going to actually just throw them in defense mode here. And let's start working on that goblin rabble over there. So these units are basically not going to be able to do anything now. Ooh, they came after those swarm darters, and boy, they just about killed them. Holy cow. Let's turn around and throw some stones here. Got a chance at the kill. Oh, didn't quite get it. That's okay, now we can get the kill with our swarm darters, so really don't want to lose them. You can see though how squishy goblins are. They really don't have a lot of defense. So we're going to take out those guys first and then wail on those units next. So close call there with our swarm darters, but we got the job done. Oh, and a bleak warg, isn't that interesting? So that couldn't really be a better mount for my hero with Icepelt as the name. However, we are kind of low on gold. I am tempted to sell it, but we do get some gold when we take it, so I'm going to take it. And we've already got the bleak warg for Ulrik Icepelt, but you know what? This is going to be kind of a nice trend here for our heroes to have them all riding bleak wargs, I think. So we're going to send that one to our dreadnought hero who's up top. Or sorry, who's heading down south, I should say. So let's take a peek. So she'll have... That'll be a nice mount for her. I actually forgot that Ulrik already had one. Yeah, so we're gonna go back up north, grab that, head in and try and take that city over. I think that's going to be the plan. And I don't think we'll have any trouble taking that city with our units now, as strong as they are. But I do need to worry about this, so I'm hoping that this unit is now out of the way, but well, I guess we'll have to wait and see. So why don't we end our turn there? Again, I'm pretty scared of Karashar. Every time I see it's Karashar's turn, I'm worried that I'm going to see something pop up in my city again. Now that he knows where I am. So I'm probably going to summon this animal down here just to reinforce the city a little bit. Although it would be nice to have more units in this army, frankly. So I'm hearing some flying. I hope that's not Karashar's draconian flyers flying around. Okay. Yeah, we're going to summon an extra unit there. So now we've got another spider. And we're just going to keep summoning those animals just to help us out. So we've got that warg now. We're going to equip that to our hero. Doesn't she look good on that warg? Doing the Icepelt name proud. Ugh, and of course this unit is still stuck right there. You know, I don't think we're actually going to be able to do this quest. If that unit doesn't move, I think we're kind of stuck here. So I think what we'll do is we'll loop around here and maybe clear some of these structures and then come back and help out at the throne and do a bit of exploring maybe this way or up here. So we're going to do kind of a loop-de-loop there. Maybe not the most efficient way of going about it, but that's what we're going to do, I think. So, okay, so we just finished producing that laboratory, which was nice. Might be nice to have this in our domain. And again, if we're going to be attacked, it would be nice to have that wall. So, yeah, I think I really have to kind of focus on defense at this point. So, at least in the throne. I suppose I could make a prospector just to have a little bit more protection in the city. But I think I'll start building the wall. So up here we're going to snag this. Yeah, that's already clear. So most of these structures are already cleared out. We're going to head straight in for this Tigran city, I think. Yeah, so it's pretty strong, but I think we are strong enough to deal with it between these two units. And they don't have a wall, so I'm not too concerned at this point. This is going to be a tough battle, that's for sure. This won't be easy, but I think we'll be okay. So first couple turns here, we're going to just reinforce our units. So we're going to throw Awakened on our Spider. And I think we're going to throw the heal on our Boar Riders just to give them more health, basically. So the pounces there are going to be kind of nasty. They don't have any ranged units, really, which is good for us. So I don't think these Bond Huntresses have any ranged ability, do they? No, they don't. Okay. So that's good for us. We can kind of take advantage of that a little bit. So let's throw Nourishing Meal on our Boar Rider. Give them a bit more health. Now they got 92 health, so now they're very, very tanky. So again, we got to keep our ranged units kind of protected. So I'm expecting some pounces to come in soon here. So I'm actually going to kind of do this. I'm going to take advantage of the fact that it's hard to get out of here. So let's kind of group up like this. Actually, I want these Swarm Darters back because they're so fragile. There we go. That's what I was expecting. A nice pounce coming in. So that unit's now horrendously exposed, as you see there. So we can take advantage of that very nicely. Do some big damage and then just basically get the kill this way. Perfect. So now we're going to just kind of reinforce our position here a little bit. Again, I want them to come out to me, basically, is what I want. Okay, there's that other pounce. Now we don't have to worry about pounce anymore, basically. So, okay, so our spider is in tough here, so we got to try and clear out these units to help out. There we go. I don't want my prospectors to die if I can avoid it. So, I think what we'll do is... Yeah... So it would be nice to kill off those Tigran predators. Can I get a flank attack if I move in a bit? I can, yeah. If I melee... No, that's not going to do me any good. Alright, we're going to try. Hope we get high rolls, but I doubt we're going to get the kill. No. Alright, so... That's okay, though, because what we can do... We can do this... And then... This... Excellent. And now we have to really try and get a web here. So let's see. Can we get it? Yes! Okay. I think we'll be okay. Now, it depends on what this unit does. Okay. Oh, okay. We are good. I was a little dicey there for a second, but yeah. No big concern. It's all good. So, now, has this unit... It's almost leveled up, so we're going to let it get the kill. There we go. I want that spider getting leveled up, getting stronger. So that was fantastic. So now we have this Tigran city in our domain. 2 turns to migrate to dwarves. I think we're going to do that. This is going to be a dwarf heavy run, I'm thinking. So let's see. We're going to do Warm at Night for our hero here. Just keep benefiting the stack as much as possible, really. Okay, so we've now got another city. So I'm gonna hopefully try and maybe churn out some units. So we actually have a war hall in this city, which is fantastic. Oh wait, sorry, that's what I can produce. Never mind, we don't have a war hall. We have a barracks though, is what I was gonna say. So we have a barracks, we have a storehouse, we have a shrine. So we can start pumping out maybe some tier 1 dwarven units once that city turns over if need be. Again, I'm anticipating we're gonna start getting hit really hard. So okay, we're gonna end our turn there. Oh, I'm hearing things being summoned. Don't like that. So I'm assuming that sorcerer is coming up on us. I do not like that one bit. Yeah, he's got me. He's got me definitely running a little scared here. Oh boy, it would be nice to clear out this Forbidden Sanctum, get all that mana income. Boy, oh boy. Oh, look at that. We got some filthy bandits coming in. Led by an assassin, no less. Yeah, and we are not going to be able to get through that unit. Boy, it sucks kind of being... You can't tell them to move that unit, eh? There's nothing I can really do about it at this point. So, yeah, geez. That is so unfortunate. Just kind of getting screwed over by that. So let's go see what's at this crystal tree. Oh, that Node Serpent's way too strong for me, so I'll head over and maybe I'll just clear out these structures if I can. Those won't be easy either, but I'll give those a try. So yeah, this city will migrate over to dwarves shortly. I don't want to leave this unit up there though, so we're gonna clear that out, and then we'll start clearing out as much as we can. So we've got, yeah, I want this cleared out and maybe try and get one of these shock serpents if possible. I'm thinking I'm probably not strong enough for Forbidden Sanctum yet, but what I can do is when we're here, I can just take a quick peek at it and see what's in there. And if it's looking pretty gross, then I won't risk going into it. Okay, so I gotta just remember that these Shadow Elf assassins here have that Assassin Strike, which is an absolutely devastating ability. Can really do a lot of damage very, very quickly. There we go. So let's go in for a charge here. I'm expecting they're going to use that attack here on me next turn. And then with our spider, let's try for... And we got it. Perfect. We can get the kill with our darters. There we go. Level them up a little bit. Yep. There we go. I was expecting that Assassin Strike. So now we're going to come in and drop a heal. We'll come in this way. Can't quite get the flank, so we'll go this way and get the flank. And then hit him with this flank and get the kill. There we go. Perfect. So that unit's out of the way. So now why don't I just mosey over to here and see what... Oh my gosh, so a Shrine of Smiting. We are not going to be able to take that out at this point. So, yeah, that's going to be a hard no from me on that one. So, yeah, I would like to get this structure cleared out. Although, you know, it is kind of a dead end, but yeah, I think we're going to do that. And you know what? Maybe we'll get lucky and there'll be a path going around this lava or something that we can get to that Goblin City or something. So yeah, let's head back this way. Okay, so yeah, again, I'm fully expecting this to get really ugly pretty quick. At least we'll have a wall, and this unit is kind of on its way, which is good. So now let's check above ground. Is anything crazy going on up here? Got this one little penguin defending. This isn't a good situation. I'd like to ideally have more, especially because some undead attacked this city a little while ago. So I'm expecting that there's a spawner up there. So I'm not going to be able to hold that city for very long if I don't start to reinforce it. So, yeah, when this turn flips over, I guess we'll just see if anything starts... So the Tigrans aren't very happy with me, as you can see. Well, they're just going to have to deal with it. And we got another... Okay, so now this city at least has some protection. Nothing crazy, but at least it has something. Okay, so... Okay, now this city is in our control, which is fantastic for us. Fortunately, it shrunk a bit, so we have to wait to get that farm back in our domain. Not a whole lot of production in this city, obviously, because we don't have anything aiding that. Just got the gold mine there, helping a bit with gold. It would be great to have a unit to defend, so we'll make an axeman just to have a unit to garrison the city. Okay, so there is a path going this way. See, the underground, I always feel like I'm kind of gambling when I go down these trails. You never know exactly what you're going to find. You're always hopeful that it's going to be something, you know, really beneficial or good for you, but you ultimately never know. So, again, that's obviously where having scouts ahead of time is great before you commit one of your main units to doing it. And maybe I should have, you know, sent some of those summoned animals as scouts, but again, I was kind of scared for my throne there after that initial attack. So I'm playing it a little more cautious in that respect, which, who knows, that may come back and sort of bite me in the butt, but I guess we'll have to wait and see in subsequent episodes. In any case, so far I think I'm still in pretty decent shape. So now I just gotta decide how do I want to do this battle here. Let's see. Oh, we're gonna stay back. Let's let him come to me here. Let's see what happens. Oof. Oh, and we got stunned. That is not good at all. So let's get the kill on the shock serpent there. And we got to move in and protect as best we can. So I think first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna send the spider up. Now, it would be great to... Yeah, let's see if we can do it. We're going to try it. Oof, not the greatest chance, but let's give it a shot. Come on, baby. No. We haven't really been getting that lucky with that this episode, so... Now, this may not end well for us here because we've got... Okay, thank goodness. I was going to say we at least resisted the static shield. This may not end well for us, though. Okay, so far so good. Fortunately, we got shocked there on our hero. So, let's take them out. Nice. Take out the apprentice there. And then we'll come in for a flanking attack and get the kill. Nice. So, shame we didn't get those extra serpent unit, but we got some excellent research bonus there, which was great. In there. Yeah, so who knows exactly where this goes. I'm hoping that it leads down to this city eventually and I could maybe get this quest done, but yeah, I don't know. That might be a bit of a long shot. Let's take out this gold mine here. We'll do no mercy because we want the experience for this unit in particular for Tyrna. Try and get her leveled up a little bit. Kind of a risky battle though, because I don't really have the strongest of units, but I think I'll be alright. I think I'll be okay. So I'm going to bombard there. The pikemen up front to guard, so they won't be able to get in at me. So now I can blast whoever I want. I think we'll blast the Warg Rider, probably the greatest threat to me. Alright, now I'm expecting maybe to them come around this way with the Warg Rider. Oh, they went right in. Okay. I was not expecting them to come in through the pikemen like that, but fair enough. I guess they really wanted to die. Get kills there. Come in and blast the... So now I'm expecting them to either come in and hit the shock serpent or come in for the crossbowman. Either way, I think we'll be alright. Do some damage and hang out. Okay, so they went for the shock serpent. So I think first thing first here, we'll throw a heal on our shock serpent. Give him a bit and then get a kill there. Get some more experience. So that wasn't too bad. A little bit extra gold. That never hurt anybody, of course. So now we've got Faye. Ooh. Yeah, I'm not really feeling that battle. I think I'm going to skip that one. So anyway, I'm sending this unit back over just to kind of reinforce with the city. Maybe we'll group up and start divvying out different units, and then I can start exploring out from the throne, being a little bit more guarded against a potential attack from... Ooh, okay. There's a quest available. They want this watchtower raised. We can definitely do that. So I'll accept that quest. That would be an easy one. Okay, so we have our wooden wall and our throne, which is a nice thing to start with. You know, getting a stone wall going might be actually kind of nice for us here at this point. And that would also give us the magma forge as well in our domain. So why don't we do that? A little bit more protection for us there. And we'll start summoning another animal. Alright, so now the question is, do we advance down that way, or do we maybe go up this way? I noticed some haste berries up there. Boy, this is a big unknown down here. Boy, another decisions moment here. So, I suppose I could go down this way. There's no guarantee it's going to lead me down here, though. That's the real conundrum I'm in. So, you know what? I think I'm going to go up this way. And we've got these haste berries. I can use that and really jump out somewhere. So, yeah, I think that's what we're going to do. I may just have to let this quest kind of fall by the wayside because it just looks like I'm not able to get past there. Alright. So, yeah, all in all, things are going pretty well. That initial attack from Karashar there really scared me, but I was able to take out that tier 3 unit and starting to build up a bit of an empire. I've got the first 2 cities and then another city above ground, which is gradually starting to grow. I am going to need to get up there, though, and start clearing out structures fairly soon. So maybe once I've got my throne a little bit more under control, I can start take one of these heroes up there eventually. That would be ideal. And then eventually this city, I'll get it into my empire, along with maybe eventually that goblin city, but we'll have to see. So in any case, things are going well, but definitely, you know, it's definitely cautious based on the fact that now the enemy knows where we are and has already shown an interest in attacking. So with that, I think we're going to save the game. We're going to call this one Episode 2. And as always, guys, thank you very much for watching. I'll catch you in the next one.